The unknown beginning narrative of Megatron and Optimus Prime, the sworn enemies who once bonded as siblings but were friends, altered Cybertron's destiny forever. On the planet Cybertron, a technologically advanced world inhabited by sentient robots, a powerful energy source known as energon fuels the population. These robots, called Cybertronians, possess the unique ability to transform into vehicles or other mechanical forms thanks to specialized transformation cogs embedded in their bodies. Their society is structured and industrialized with different classes and functions, but underlying tensions are brewing. In the bustling city of Lacan, a young, ambitious robot named Orion Pax dreams of a life beyond the mundane existence of a miner. He sneaks away from his usual duties to watch an ancient documentary about the original Cybertronians, hoping to learn more about the history of his planet. However, his curiosity gets him in trouble when the security forces catch him and throw him into prison. Orion's best friend, D-16, soon comes to his rescue, and the two escape the confines of the prison and return to their labor-intensive work in the mines. While working in the mines, they accidentally trap a fellow miner, Jazz, in a dangerous situation. Their leader, Elita 1, is held responsible for the mishap and demoted from her position of authority. This marks a turning point for Orion and D-16 as they begin to question the rigid social hierarchy and their roles within it. They want to prove that they are capable of much more than manual labor and seek a way to make a difference on Cybertron. At the same time, Sentinel Prime, the current leader of Cybertron, returns from an expedition to the planet's surface. He claims to have fought off an alien species known as the Quintessence, who were attempting to invade Cybertron. To celebrate his victory and boost morale, Sentinel organizes a grand race for the Cybertronians. Orion and D-16, eager to prove their worth, enter the race with jetpacks to enhance their chances of winning. Despite their efforts, they ultimately lose the race. Sentinel, initially impressed by their initiative, is about to reward them, but they are caught breaking the rules again and reassigned to garbage disposal and incineration duties. While performing their new tasks, Orion and D-16 encounter B-127, another disillusioned robot. The trio discovers an important clue among the refuse they are sorting through, a distress signal encoded on a chip sent by one of the legendary primes, Alpha Trion. This chip leads them to believe that Alpha Trion is in grave danger. Determined to uncover the truth, Orion persuades D-16, B-127, and Elita 1 to join him on a mission to locate Alpha Trion. Elita reluctantly agrees, following them after spotting them sneaking onto a train heading towards the planet's surface. Their journey takes them to a hidden cave where they find Alpha Trion, deactivated and surrounded by the bodies of other fallen primes. After reactivating him, Trion reveals a shocking truth. Sentinel Prime has betrayed the primes and is secretly working with the Quintessons. Sentinel has been supplying the aliens with energon in exchange for his uncontested rule over Cybertron. Even worse, he has been responsible for sabotaging the transformation cogs of the miners, preventing them from changing into more advanced forms and keeping them oppressed. Alpha Trion provides Orion and his group with new transformation cogs, restoring their ability to transform. He also gives them a data chip containing evidence of Sentinel's betrayal. However, just as they receive this crucial information, Sentinel and his forces arrive. Trion is captured and deactivated once again, leaving the group to fend for themselves. Orion D-16, B-127, and Elita 1 attempt to return to Lacan to expose Sentinel's treachery, but they are intercepted by the High Guard, Cybertron's elite security force. At the same time, unrest is growing among the population, and the Warbots, a faction of rebellious robots, rise up against Sentinel's oppressive rule. D-16 proves himself a formidable warrior by defeating the Warbots' leader, Starscream, in battle. However, Orion begins to notice a troubling change in his friend. D-16 is becoming increasingly aggressive and ruthless, especially after learning the full extent of Sentinel's betrayal. Sentinel's forces eventually capture D-16, B-127, and half of the High Guard, taking them back to Lacan. The evidence chip that could have exposed Sentinel is destroyed in the process, leaving them with no proof of his conspiracy. Orion is left with no choice but to rally the remaining members of the High Guard and the rest of the disillusioned citizens, With Elida's help, they begin to organize a resistance. Elida broadcasts her own memory recordings of Sentinel's crimes, sparking a wave of support from the people of Lacan and inspiring them to rise against Sentinel's regime. In the final confrontation, Orion and D-16 face off against Sentinel in a fierce battle. They manage to defeat Sentinel, but a heated argument erupts between Orion and D-16 over whether to execute him. D-16, now consumed by his thirst for power, accidentally shoots and kills Orion in the heat of the moment. Devastated by his actions, D-16 renames himself Megatron, fully embracing a darker path. He executes Sentinel and declares that the High Guard should destroy Lacan, plunging Cybertron into further chaos. As Orion dies, the ancient spirits of Primus and the fallen Primes intervene. They grant Orion the Matrix of Leadership, a powerful relic that revives him and transforms him into Optimus Prime, the rightful leader of Cybertron. With renewed strength and purpose, Optimus confronts Megatron and the High Guard, ultimately defeating them. He banishes both Megatron and his followers from Lacan, marking the beginning of a new era. The Matrix of Leadership not only restores Cybertron's energon rivers, which had been drained dry by Sentinel's corruption, but also reactivates the transformation cogs of the miners, empowering them to reclaim their planet. Optimus Prime forms a new group of protectors known as the Autobots, and they vow to defend Cybertron from any future threats. He also sends a warning message to the Quintessence, declaring that Cybertron will no longer tolerate their interference. Meanwhile, Megatron renames the High Guard the Decepticons, and though he has been defeated, he plots his revenge against Optimus Prime and the Autobots, setting the stage for the ongoing conflict between the Autobots and the Decepticons in the future. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.